Clean water is not a luxury good, but a human right, yet so many people view it as something you have to earn. At Life Water, we strive to create a reliable source of clean drinking water for everybody, everywhere, no matter their socioeconomic status. So, Life Water is a nonprofit organization that sets up wastewater treatment plants and filtration systems in third world developing countries. Before we enter these countries, we want to make sure that we have government backing and permission to be there. So, when we finish the plants, the government will then take over them and assume responsibility for the staffing and the upkeep. So, our plan is simple. We set up the plants. Once the plants are established, we will turn them over and leave. We don't want to stay there, we don't want to occupy them, we don't want to do anything. We're going to turn it over to the country, and the local people will staff them and maintain the upkeep, and we'll train them to how to do that. Alright, so what's the need for these, you ask? So our first project, the first place we want to start is in Nepal. Because the water situation in Nepal, it is not good. There is the one main river that runs through the whole country of Nepal and into India. It's the Bagmati River, and it is considered holy by both Hindus and Buddhists. Yet the river is so polluted, all forms of life, aquatic and plant life, have died because of human runoff from factories and sewage. And this has in turn made this holy river a smelly, toxic wasteland. And as it used to be, the Bagmati River was the main source of most of Nepal's drinking water. But because of it, they've had to resort to single-use plastic water bottles and imported water from other places that do have clean drinking water. And the country has no current water filtration systems in place. So my goal is to get the Bagmati River clean and livable again, and then people can revert back to using it as their main source of water, which will cut down their imports, bring things back to within the country, and also it'll reduce plastic waste. All of the water they get is in single-use plastic water bottles, and a lot of times they're just thrown away on the side of the road, and it makes the country look bad, it is gross, and it's not good for the environment. So, by setting these up, we'll be creating a sustainable system. These facilities will also create jobs, which, it's never a bad thing to create jobs within your own country. And once they're set up, they can last for as long as you keep them up. We'll update them as times change, but, we're never not gonna need water filtration system. Every single person deserves clean drinking water and a reliable source of that. It doesn't matter who you are. It's a basic human right. Okay, so to finalize it, here are my steps. We will enter the country with government backing and permission. We'll set up water treatment plants across Nepal, because obviously we're going to need a few in Kathmandu city, and then we're going to need them all along the Bagmati River in the country. So, as these plants are set up and established, we'll reduce plastic waste. And then, after everything is set up in the facilities, and we've trained everybody how to run them, we will leave the country and turn them over to the Nepali government. And then we'll move on to a new country to help them with their water. So I am asking you now, please donate your time and money to help me build a world where we all have the most basic of human rights. Thank you for your time.